What up, Dokkaners? We are quickly approaching the holiday celebration part 2. It is actually going to be dropping the details later on today, for which I will be doing another video, but this was just a little brief preview as to what is coming up. In the data download, we also received some missions for the upcoming part 2, which actually tells us that the celebration is going to be starting earlier than what you see right here. Dumbo Vegeta is going to be dropping at 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 6.5 hours after the upcoming global reset, along with the holiday banner, but the actual part 2 starts earlier than that. That's not to say that there's going to be a ton of content. I don't think there's going to be much. As we already know, the next few months on global are going to be a little bit weird, but still, it is going to be starting sooner rather than later. And probably the most important thing of all would be the rainbow ticket. So it's definitely worth, paying attention to that. So let's just go through everything that we can, everything that we know up till now. By the way, the Vegeta is farmable right now in game. This event has been available since I think like 2 weeks ago. So the Surpass Goku Reinvention of Vegeta story event is available. Very easy farm. Farm out 5 extra copies. In order to Dokkan Awaken the unit, you need the 4 medals in the event. So it's very easy to do. Giant 8 power, I believe, is the category. Yeah. Easy farm probably takes, to get an SA5, probably to rainbow a copy and get the SA5, it would probably take you upwards of like 40 minutes, probably. So it's very easy to do. There's no reason to waste any Kais on this one. And this unit actually is a decent free-to-play unit, so it is worth taking the time and effort to get it done. Plus, what else are you doing right now, global players? Let's face it, not much, right? So it is only Dumbo Vegeta that's going to be dropping. Looks like the World Tournament is still going to be a little bit of ways away. 328 days. I think the funniest outcome of all would be, actually, if we got to this point, what if, you know what? Oh my gosh. What if this secretly is when JP and Global get into full synchro? What if this is, this was not supposed to be the video, but I'm just, you know what? I might do something with that. Okay, so anyway, little conspiracy theory that I just randomly thought about. This is secretly the end goal for full synchro. This is when Global and JP actually merge. Anyway, let's move on here. So farm out the free-to-play SA5 copy. The actual Extreme Z area event, I guess the inherent challenge is assembling all of these throwback units. So if you're a new player, you probably don't have a lot of these units, but the good news is most of them are free-to-play. So if you have a full free-to-play squad, you are just fine. The newest unit that is available to use here is the banner unit Baby, Super Baby 2. Other than that, everybody else is at least like 2 years old, I think, or free-to-play. So farm them out, very easy farm, and then you have to bring the Vegeta on the squad, so get that guy farmed up as soon as possible so that you'll be ready for the EZA tonight. I may or may not stream. I've got family coming in closer to the end of the year, not really during this holiday week right here. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tonight. So I will let you guys know. Follow me on social media or in the Discord, and you guys will be informed as to what is going on. Now let's move on here. We got missions. So looking at the missions, this is how we know that the celebration is starting at reset. So December 24th, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is for me when reset happens, which obviously means for everybody reset is when we get part 2. We have the standard special missions. Now, you guys may recall from the Global Dokkan Producers Letter video, we have 20 rainbow tickets coming in, or in total available during this holiday celebration, part 1 and part 2. And so looking at these missions overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 tickets are available in the part 2. And actually, I think somebody had been asking me on social media, how many tickets are we supposed to have at this point? So I recently just redeemed all of my mission rewards. So if we pull this up, I currently have 9, and I am posting this before part 2 starts. So after we start part 2 and we get those 8 tickets, we still have 3 more to obtain based on what they told us. Of course, if they decide to change their minds, then whatever. I don't think they would, but because 9 plus 8 doesn't equal 20, that means 3 more tickets are coming up. And actually, I don't know if they mentioned it. There might have been some mention of it during login. Maybe on Christmas Day or something, they will actually give us the 3 extra tickets. Let me just quickly take a look at the login here. If we go to holiday celebration login bonus, if we scroll down here, no, there's nothing in here. So at some point we will get something. I don't know when that is, but we will get 3 more. The good news is for the holiday banner, like I said before, there is no GSSR mechanic in there. I don't know if that's a thankfully, but it is the reality. There is no GSSR mechanic built in. All this are just free summons. So even if you want to do them all as singles, you can. This is one of those times where it statistically doesn't hurt you to do single summons. So I know that there are a lot of single summoners out there, and those of you who do summon singles and pull fire, I mean, hey, don't change what's not wait, how does it go? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So if you want to keep doing it, feel free. This could be your opportunity. You have 20 chances to pick up one of the big 3, dare I say big 4, big 5, because these are all good. If we look at the banner overall, good, okay, good, good, good. This Trunks Vegeta is still good. I still think Gogeta is very good. So in the top row, I mean, almost all of them are good. Then when we get to the second row, things start to fall back a little bit. When we get here, we got a okay. We got an okay / convenient. This is one of the few units that has function both at the SSR and TUR level. So having Broly is nice to have. Gogeta is still good. The main drawback for the unit is the time that it takes to transform, because when he transforms, he's got 70 dodge, he's got guaranteed crit, and he's got combo power, baby. He can be really, really strong. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is also really good with his EZA. One of the best nukes in the entire game, if not the best, GT Super Saiyan Goku. So there's still a lot of value to be gained here. And I would even say, even in the throwback units over here on the bottom right, Super 17 has endgame potential even now. He is probably the best of all of these older units, in my opinion. So there is still a lot of value on this. Even if you have been around for a while, there is still something to gain. In terms of summons, should you actually summon, aside from the free summons, should you summon more? This may shock you, but if you want to, you might be okay to do a couple summons, especially considering the slate that we have coming up on Global. Now, this is not confirmed. I tweeted this out, but based on the information that we've been given, which is basically nothing, and since we are definitely not having a joint New Year's celebration, and we are not going to be having a joint 9-year anniversary, the next few months are very obviously just going to be whatever leftover celebrations Global has to have to catch up to JP's current situation right now, which doesn't mean they're going to catch up, because by the time we cover 3 more Dokkan festivals, they will have had 3 other Dokkan festivals. So basically just means Global ain't going anywhere. So the chances of you summoning on these banners are probably on the lower side. So if you're one of those people who doesn't feel tempted to summon for Trunks or Carnival Omega or 1718 or Ribrianne, Gohan and Piccolo, well, what else are you going to summon for? Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day's in March. So if you want to live a little, you can, but it's all up to you and what you're looking for, what your personal preference is. If you save, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong in saving. Another way to think about it is, if you have the GT, Spirit Bomb GT and Spirit Bomb Z, and you have Trunks and Vegeta, and Gogeta, I guess. If you have these guys and you don't have the Goku, if you're able to wait until Saiyan Day, Goku will be obtainable in the coin shop when the Saiyan Day banner comes out. So I feel like it pretty much just boils down to if you have the Goku or not, and if you're going to really need the Goku. Maybe you're a unit that, or maybe you're a player that runs primarily movie heroes, or maybe you're a villains kind of guy. Well, if that's the case, you don't even need this guy. So maybe you don't even have to summon outside of the free summons that you get. So a little food for thought there. But yeah, there's just nothing coming up. So if you want to do a couple summons here and there, feel free. That is probably something not a lot of you were expecting from me, but hey, I can be different. So that's the only set of missions that drop at the start of the celebration. The Super Battle Road and the Easy Area both drop at 10:30 along with the banner. As we have been told, it's going to be dropping on the 24th. There is nothing in the data download to indicate that, because all of these units are already in the data files. So if you're wondering, Toon, why is there no timestamp for these units, it's because they're already there. There's nothing new that's dropping. If there was a brand new unit, then we would be able to know exactly when it's dropping. And yeah, and then we're also going to be getting the Frosty Miracle ticket. So this is probably going to be the Pilaf's Trove alternative to summons. So like we were just talking about, if you feel like doing some summons, but maybe it doesn't necessarily need to be stone related, maybe you want to spend something on the Frosty Miracle stuff, you can. We'll discuss eventually what the ticket deal looks like. Could it be just like a bunch of 7-unit multis with the GSSR mechanic? Could it be a guaranteed featured SSR mechanic? Could it even be a 20-unit multi, which gives you something? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And that is pretty much it. That is the situation on Global. Yes, we are starving for content. Yes, I tried to do a Legends video yesterday. Some of you guys enjoyed it. Some of you guys enjoyed it for the wrong reasons, which, to be fair, I get it. I love Ultra Instinct Goku. I thought that it was a fun video. Man, some of y'all did not like it. But hey, you know what? I don't blame you, because some people don't like Legends. It's not for everybody, so it's totally fine. The feedback is totally welcome, as long as you're not mean about it, which you guys weren't. So appreciate you guys watching that Legends video. Like I said, occasionally I will be doing other forms of content, but I will always still be coming back to Dokkan, because I like to Dokkan responsibly. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the upcoming festivities. Are you going to be summoning for the Part 2 holiday banner outside of the free tickets? Are you going to be spending money on the Pilaf Trove tickets? Are you going to be spending actual Dragon Stones on the banner? Are you one of those people who is after just the Super Saiyan 4 Goku? And if so, can you stomach waiting all the way until March? Because if you do, your wallet will thank you and your stone count will thank you. And whatever you end up getting for Saiyan Day or beyond, you will be that much more prepared for. Let me know all of your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.